queen, though. Better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the free. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. But I think I'm better than men, and I won't tell if you don't.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Cleveland Browns and the Los Angeles Chargers. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And up we go from SoFi. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Smash, smash.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on first down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Running right with Sampson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. So managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 11-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he's going to wind up in the red for this play, back at the 8. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Herbert from the gun. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. On the move, headed right. To the outside, it's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen in a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Brings up second and 10.
On third down, they'll go with Sampson. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Ready?
It's Sampson running out of the gun. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Go left side, and Tillman has it. And he's tackled for no gain.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Dustin Hopkins is going to try this Browns field goal. From the left hash, coming off the edge, and it's blocked! And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Brings up second and 18 at the 34-yard line.
So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They have second down behind the sticks. Hampton gets the handoff. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 25-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. Back to 60. Ready?
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stopped by Deion Henley. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
They'll give to Sampson here up the middle. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
And it's third down.
Like 60 Bobcats. Panther 11.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First down, Browns.
And off to Sampson. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
On the second.
First and 10 from the 43.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Browns first down.
Hand off here to Sampson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Pickup of 2 here, and that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
A pickup of 2 yards.
Now Brock still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. First down now, ball at the 33. Throwing now off the play action. He gets this to Harold Fannin Jr. Complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield.
And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get some late points and the lead. On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. First and 10. Here's Herbert. He's got it inside the 25. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Vacates quickly left side. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal.
Set. Hey, Ray. You're out. Baylor Tiger. Set.
Play action now for Herbert. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's third and goal. Shotgun give to Hampton. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chargers earn the chance to tie before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Now After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 by 6. Ready?
Here comes Sampson. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off. Throwing on seconds. This is a heater going deep. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Going to defender. We've got a foot race. And the Chargers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road. Whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe something taken from me.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Hey, Catholic.
Herbert now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Again, it's Hampton. Oh, he loses the football. And the Browns pick it up. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Handoff now, and Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10.
Pass play coming here. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
3rd
and long. They're going to throw. That one's caught. Judy has it. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
It's Sampson on the carry. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Second down carry for Sampson. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on first. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he's across. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns grab the lead on their first series of the half. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations to the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to get the end zone.
The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10.
Set.
The play fake, now Herbert to throw. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is clean, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Here's Sampson. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
19 tight. Let's go now. Bronco leading. 79 Broncos. Go.
They'll air it out on third. It was there, but it couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Browns are lined up to punt. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
5-9.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's got Hampton underneath. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 29.
Running it with Hampton. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Complete here to Hampton. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. First and 10 from the 43. Right up the gut. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
Set. Ready. Set.
It's Hampton on second. Racing down the left side. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Give him 32 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to Hampton. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
This one's caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Chargers, first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3.
They did it! He made the interception! That's the rookie from Auburn! And the Chargers have some new life in the 4th!
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. You cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Set. Grenade. Go.
Herbert now off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Chargers down by 7. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Go, let's go.
Here he is to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Chased out to his right. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Hampton takes it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers cut it to a point late in this one. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 target. Hey.
They'll run. Here's Sampson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. By a man, he's in the clear. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas. And you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
7-yard line.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. They'll run with Hampton. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Kappa. Ready.
Hampton. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Check, go get him. Black 80, black. Go.
On the counter, it's Hampton. And he breaks the tie. That should win him this game. Brock, touchdown! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
19 left, Cowboy 86.
Setting up to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. We get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Here he is to throw. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Chargers come away with the win in this one.